So how many times have you been guilty of saying, oh, it's because I'm a Scorpio, or oh, he's an Aries, it's not gonna work, or wow, that's her Gemini side coming out. I know I do that stuff all the time, and every time I do it I catch myself, because the sun is the most beautiful, incredible, giver of life in our solar system, and of course is the biggest celestial object, the biggest luminary that we have. However, it is just the sun. It's just one part of our natal chart. And I want to illustrate this to you with my singing bowls this morning, because this is something I've been really mulling over and I've been answering lots of questions on lately, and I really wanted to share with you how the sun on its own is awesome. But the sun, when you plug in a different energy, like the moon, for example, starts to sound different. The moon and the sun together sound different. Individually, one sound. Together they do something different. And then added to that, then you've got something like, for example, your rising, or Mercury, or Venus. And can you hear how altogether these different sounds, these different energies, these different planets all begin to tell a different story? Individually they're one note or one experience, and when you hear them together they start to create a symphony, an orchestra, a much bigger picture of what's really going on. So I've made a program to talk to you all about this, because it's beginning to drive me a little bit crazy when I see all the endless memes on Instagram especially, and I love Instagram and I love social media memes, I love astrology memes, but it's not that, oh my god, your Mars is in Gemini, so this is definitely happening for you. Like, you could have 20 people with Mars in Gemini, but depending on what else is going on in their chart, what else is intersecting with their Mars in Gemini, what else is aspecting it, what else is next to it, what's opposite it, it's what house it's in especially. All of these things make such a big difference, and that's the reason I've made this program. It's called Star Nomad, and it is all about learning to unpick, unpack and unravel your whole natal chart, so that you can begin to understand not just, oh, I'm a Scorpio, so, but actually here's how it all fits together, and here's how I can apply that knowledge to every bit of my life, and therefore use it for my own expansion. So I hope you like my little singing bowl analogy. The sun on its own, the moon on its own, together do different things. Apply that to the whole of your chart, to all of the planets, all of the fixed stars, all of the houses, all of the aspects, and you've got this beautiful, big, juicy, kind of a magical map that it's time to start unweaving.